Tierney Lee Savage asked for a protection order. What happened puts blood on the hands of a judge who denied her protection order.
Personal protection order was denied by the judge who wrote this in the PPO document. Insufficient evidence of a showing of immediate and irreparable injury, loss, or damage. Petitioner can request a restraining order in divorce court. On July 7th, Tierney filed for divorce just 3 days before her death. The executive director at the River House that covers Roscommon County says cases like this have been more common in the last 6 months, and the reason is unknown.
This is the tragic story of Tierney and her family. Tierney Lee Savage was separating from her husband, Bo Savage. Bo had become increasingly more manipulative and controlling. Tierney filed for a protection order June 24, 2022, in Michigan's 34th Circuit Court, claiming her husband had bought a gun, repeatedly threatened suicide, and refused to leave the family's home.
Tierney filed for a personal protection order against Eugene in the 34th Circuit Court, writing this note in the protection request. He keeps saying he is going to blow his brains out, and I do not want my safety or my son's safety in jeopardy.
In her request for a protection order, Tierney Savage wrote about her husband's threats and recent behavior. Quote, "He has mental health issues. He quit taking his meds and recently purchased a firearm, and that is concerning to me. However, on June 27th, the request was denied because of, quote, insufficient evidence, unquote, according to Judge Troy B. Daniels' ruling."
Deputies say Bo Savage shot and killed his wife, Tierney, her 13-year-old son, Dayton Cowdery, and her mother, Kim Ebright, before turning the gun on himself.
All four had apparent gunshot wounds.
On July 7th, Tierney filed for divorce just 3 days before her death. The executive director at the River House that covers Roscommon County says cases like this have been more common in the last 6 months, and the reason is unknown.
They are horrific cases of deadly domestic violence around Metro Detroit. In Westland on May 3rd, prosecutors say William Grant stabbed his wife Sarah to death with scissors in a case of premeditated murder. On July 10th, prosecutors say Jonathan Welch killed his girlfriend and another man in Harper Woods just 2 days after posting bond. The National Coalition Against Domestic Violence says on average 20 people per minute are being physically abused in the U.S., and in a year that equates to more than 10 million women and men. Even worse, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men have faced severe violence, including beating, burning, and strangling. Stats showing 72% of all murder-suicides involve an intimate partner, and 94% of victims of murder-suicide are women.
Blood is on the hands of the judge in this case. Judge Troy Daniels made a fatal error, and that error cost people their lives.